Okay, I think it's very well known now that looks are subjective when it comes to cars, when it comes to anything really. But some people in GTA may like this type of car, and others, like Greedy over here, may like this type of car. But I've narrowed down the top 10 best cars. I've done this by doing a community post, checking what people love the look of in GTA, and then going and narrowing those cars down by top 10 just so I can get the most accurate results. The only nitpick with this is the fact that these are car guys' opinions. It's not overall every single player in GTA. Now, the Sultan RS. What a great looking car. And it just about made it on this list at number 10. The Buffalo STX was shortly behind it, just 1 vote difference. The Sultan RS still a great looking car, and it was probably in 2015, it was probably the top 3 best looking cars. But with that arch flare and the amount of customizations, the interior customization, the Banshee 900R and the Sultan RS were both kind of revolutionary. So yeah, the Sultan RS was a tuner car before the Tuners DLC even released. This was the top tier tuners car, and it had a great stand and still looks great at number 10. Now coming in at number 9, the ZR350. The ZR350 looks great at every angle, and it's another JDM car that's on this list. There are quite a few JDM cars on the list, and I think the ZR350 is voted very highly because it looks so close to the RX-7, the FD RX-7. It feels like you've got a roleplay experience. It's a car that people like in real life anyway. Just putting it into nearly copy and pasting and putting it into the game makes it a much better experience to drive. Okay, now this is shocking because I expected this to be at the top 3, the LG Retro. It is crazy that it's only on number 8. This was actually voted, it was kind of an out-of-date poll, but it was voted the best car in GTA, and that was I think in 2019, and it's only at number 8 on this list. That poll was towards the best overall car in GTA, so it probably will still win, but for best looking, it sits at number 8 comfortably, and I just think this car looks amazing still. And everyone loves what GTA did with the mixture of the R33, 4 and 2 as well. It feels like, you know, Nissan could actually make this vehicle for like a great homage of the older generation GTRs. Now, the T20. The T20 looks great at every corner, but I was shocked. I was shocked to see, you know, a supercar that was released a while ago now. The combination of it actually being a supercar, it being quite old in the GTA period, and it being at number 7 at best looking. To be honest, I would have thought people would have forgotten this car. With that great active spoiler, it is satisfying to watch it go up, and it's not broken like most like the newer cars, which is I still find annoying. Like, why can't you fix that? You got the T20 perfect, but you got all those other cars that glitch when the spoiler goes down into the panel. But yeah, one of the most, I do think it's the most sleekest car in the game, and obviously coming in at number 7, it still looks really good. Coming in at number 6, I don't know if you guys were expecting this, but I definitely did not expect this. At number 6 comes the Rebel GTS. Now, I already love the look of this, but I thought it was mainly because I was kind of a BMW fanboy. So, you know, this just looks great to me, and you know, all the panels just look so European. They don't look like they belong on a Lexus or something. The whole vehicle actually resembles all the new X series very well, and it's just really nice to look at. Okay, top 5 now, the Comet S2. Now, personally, this is my favorite, best looking car. I have a garage full of them, and I just think there's so much variety. There's so many different builds you can do with this car. You can do race car, you can do GT3, GT2, you can do normal 911, you can do non-turbos, you can do the turbos, the turbo S's, and it's just a vehicle which you can put nearly any color on and it still looks great. It looks great in the game, looks great in real life, and they've just replicated it. So yeah. Okay, the Tempesta coming in at number 4. Now, I think this is well deserved. I always see Tempestas at car meets. I see so many varieties, and it's just a very loved car overall. I think from every single community, nearly everyone likes the Tempesta. The Tempesta looks great. You've got so many carbon accents you can add onto it. Another car that looks good in actually every color, and the builds are just endless. You can make this so many different types of builds. And yeah, it's one great looking car, definitely deserving a number 4. Now the Remus coming in at top 3. I think a lot of you expected this to be on the list. I think it just looks great in every angle, and it's one of those cars that's very basic and has loads of modifications, but at the same time still looks clean and casual. No matter what mods you put on it, no matter what interior you do, it still looks class. And I think you've got a better chance of digging gold out of your back garden than to find someone that finds this ugly. Now coming in at second place. You might as well call it first place, because the first and second fought so hard for this. I waited so long to get a result, but it seems like this comes in at second place, the Italy GTO. I seen it mentioned so much in my community post, and I was surprised myself to see how many people like it. I think it's a great looking car, but it's nearly 50% of people's favorite looking car. And then when you revisit it and you look at all the carbon accents, you look at, you know, the rear lights and how they're engraved in the back, you look at the rear diffuser, the exhaust layout, it just, everything screams, you know, effort. Like GTA actually put effort into this car. The amount of vents, the amount of curves and sharp edges. This car, I mean, revisiting it does look really, really nice. Now coming in at number 1, the Schlagen GT, winning the best looking car in GTA right now, and it is well deserving of it. This is a car that is based on a current AMG GT, but they've made it futuristic, so it's almost like the next model will probably look similar to this car. And I think this whole video has been a learning curve. I was not expecting certain cars to be on this list. The Schlagen GT being at number 1, I wasn't really expecting it. It's an amazing looking car, but I was not expecting it. I honestly thought the LG Retro was going to be at number 1 because it was voted the best car in GTA. But coming in at number 1 with all the futuristic look of the AMG GT and how GTA have kind of predicted it, it just looks amazing, and another car they put a lot of effort in. And that's it. Let me know what you guys are expecting to be number 1, or top 3 at least, because this video did shock me, and I probably got like 3 right out of all 10 that I thought was going to be in the top 10. And yeah, it's very strange to see an overall opinion. You'd think you'd have a basic knowledge of what the best car is, but you don't. There's never been like any other survey which has actually checked what people like the look of best in GTA, and now we finally know people's actual opinion on this subject. And let me know if you did enjoy this. The research part of this was quite intense, and I tried to get it as accurate as possible. So please, if I deserve a like, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you do enjoy the rest of your day, and see you guys in the next one.